Yes?
Here we go again. Here's Gregor. Who are you? Have you business here? Oh, what does it matter? Everything is in shambles. Yeah, ask him what's going on in here. There's very little going on here. Everything is falling apart as we speak, and one person is to blame. Who's that? Sarevok! He's a foul spawn that surely did the deed. He craves the power of the Iron Throne, but for what purpose I do not know. He throws away gold like it was copper, and uses our best laid plans to inflame governments instead of bargaining for wealth. He's in line to become a Grand Duke because of his efforts to fight his own chaos, but I doubt his coronation will stop his lust for carnage. Who are you, by the way? What are you doing here? Yes, we're here to kill Sarevok. That's what we're here for. Then I shall let you pass. The more blades that chase Sarevok this night, the better. I must go now. Oh, apparently he was the son of Brunos. I don't know how Godin knew that, but there we go. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're getting the picture. Yeah, he's caused chaos so that he can sort the chaos out, assume possession of the Iron Throne by plotting to kill the leaders, and now he's going to use
What do you need?
his work to become a Grand Duke. All we need to know now is, where is he? Oh, wonderful. I recognize you from the descriptions given. You are the one accused of murdering our leaders, are you not? Suppose you are here to exact revenge or some such? Well, we are already defeated by one of our own and do not need you. You would do better to focus your efforts on Sarevok rather than beating up those already beaten. Okay. Ask him why he would turn his back. Because he was never interested in us in the first place. The Iron Shortage was to be an elaborate plan to gain power in the region. It was to strain relations with Arm, thus reducing the activity of the Knights of the Shield, and ultimately reducing trade with them through legitimate means. We should step up to monitor the sanctions and pocket hefty sums in the process. Such was the plan, but Sarevok apparently had other ideas. Yeah, what do you know of his plans? I know his methods, but I do not understand what he hopes to accomplish. Likely he assassinated Duke Entar, so he could step in, but political gain does not seem to be his goal. He would have plenty of economic power as head of the Iron Throne, but money was not his concern either. He seems more interested in prolonging the tensions with Arm, though what a war would get him I do not know. We are no longer in a position to profit from it. What do I care? I just want to leave before we're turned over to the guard. Goodbye. Duke Entar. That's Entar Silvershield, another Grand Duke of the city. So he's assassinated Duke Entar as well? Yeah, Entar Silvershield. So we've got one Grand Duke diseased, head of the Flaming Fist assassinated, Duke Entar Silvershield assassinated. My God, Sarevok, you got to admit, Sarevok's really has cracked on with his task, hasn't he? Very efficiently as well.
Right, what's this then?
Pity he couldn't be as efficient trying to send assassins after us.
Right, what's this then? You rat sorted.
Touch me not!
Oops.
You are unclean.
Who's this? Kalesia. You there! Stand your ground a moment. I demand to know what is going on here. I have been sent from Sembia to determine why this branch of the Iron Throne has foundered, and I have found no one who will stand still for more than a second. What in blazes is going on? Yeah. To find Sarevok, love. He's the one that's pulling all the strings. Sarevok? That upstart? And the rumours I have heard are true. Our regional leaders here are dead, and Sarevok has assumed their roles? Such arrogance. No doubt he had a hand in their demise, I'll wager. That would explain why we have not been getting reports on progress here on the coast. But what could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I shall report of you as well. Yeah, he can't help himself. It's a very dire time at the moment, but we've still got to have a little bit of a laugh and joke at other people's expense. Lieutenant Godan Firehammer, in charge of security. Godan Firehammer? I have heard that name before, but where? No matter. Consider yourself dismissed. The Iron Throne washes its hands of this place and shall support it no longer. You are no longer needed. Inform the others, will you? Or don't. We really don't care at this point. Good day and goodbye. Okay.
Go on then. Right, what's this? Spit it out. I'm on it.
Head of security. The cooks? Well, the cooks are still here.
You rang.
Here till the end.
Right, what's this then?
No time to chit-chat.
Worthing. Okay. Why, hello, Godan Firehammer. I suppose we should have expected your coming here. A bit of unfortunate business in Candlekeep. Eh, what? Yes, what do you know about Candlekeep and what happened there? I know that you are the unwitting dupe of Sarevok, as we were. As were we. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only ones that stood in his way. Of course, he also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect. To throw us away as he did? It hardly matters now. What with his coronation imminent, I'm sure the ducal palace will never be quite the same again. I must go. Pleasure chatting with you. I need proof of his deeds before I confront him. Right, so we're looking for documents again by the looks of it.
Go on then.
A second foray through the tower here.
I'm on it.
Nothing here.
Spit it out.
Upper level.
You rang. I'm on it. Go on then. I'm on it.
Best you make peace with your demons before I send you to meet them.
Here is Sithandria. So you've come back. If you were smart, Godan Firehammer, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any farther than here. Why did you come back here? I would have thought that you'd go after Sarevok directly. Yeah. Who the hell are you to threaten us? You stupid cowbag. Such anger and determination. I am Sithandria, consort to Sarevok. I have been with him since before he knew of his true heritage, the heritage you share with him. He will be pleased to know I have killed you, perhaps enough that I might become his favoured once again. Yeah, so you're one of his bimbos. Who gives a crap? Defend yourself. I am not without my defences, Godan. I am a conjurer of some proficiency, or so I have been told. Come, my minions, make short work of these intruders. Oh, shoot. Right, okay.
You're a queer fellow.
Old Faithful being called upon once again.
Uh-huh.
What else? Oh, this is gonna... We need to... We should have expected trouble, shouldn't we? We should have expected trouble. Right, protection from fear, maybe? I'm wondering if we should use Fireball. I think we should. Fireball. Ah! And ugh. Right, we'll kill these idiots first. Uh-oh.
I know this way.
Uh-oh. 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 You know what?
Right, what's this then?
I don't usually like to do tactics like this, but I am gonna do it.
Get over here.
Or possibly frosty.
Is she here? Yeah, she's here. Right. Badly injured, near death. There's one down.
You rang?
Can Nira target her? Is she visible? Don't know if she is. No.
Uh-huh.
Right, okay.
Good on you if you saved the day.
So the ranged people are going to try and get her down. As is Kagan. Dawn. And go down, we'll try and take down this last ogre.
This will not be a quick death.
Back home, Puppets would always tell me a story.
Wand of magic missiles! Try to interrupt. Right, all on her.
I'm getting mine.
Wait! Do not kill me, please. I will tell you where to go to find my lord. The undercellar is where you wish to go. It is there that you will find Sarevok. You can reach the undercellar through the sewers. Please, let me go now. I am ashamed by my lack of courage. As you should be, you cowardly bitch. Die! You do not give mercy. You are more like Sarevok than he would have imagined.
Go on then. Sorted. Spit it out. Right, what's this then?
So quite a bit of stuff here to sift through. Okay, so we've got some letters or notes and a diary of Sarevok. Right, let's just get comfy for a bit of reading. Why does the chair have arms and legs but cannot hold or stand or something like that? It's the bloody same riddle as before that we picked up in Turlight's Tower. Sarevok, I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I had expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defences. However, I can assure you that Entar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult. From what you have told me, it would seem to be. Assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate, no less? I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself. But if I know you, that'll never happen. Your obedient servant, Slithe. So the old Grand Dukes are dropping like flies. I'm thinking he's trying to kill them all so that he is the only Grand Duke left and therefore take ultimate control. Sarevok, I have received your letter and am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife, and she is as excited as I am. I accept your mission and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet, to kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We will be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access points through the sewers. Joyfully yours, Slithe. So Slithe is probably the one that's poisoned Elton, killed Entar Silvershield, probably killed Scar as well. And now we have the Diary of Sarevok. Diary. 14th of Elaine, 1365. Today, Cormier has instituted a ban against the Iron Throne from operating within their borders. While this is a great blow to the Iron Throne, it is a perfect opportunity for Realtar to approach the Throne High Council with his proposal. If things go well, we could begin the operation within the year. 25th of Marpenoth, 1365. Davion has sent a message to Realtar informing him that the mine at Cloakwood has been drained and is ready for use. This revelation should help greatly in convincing the Throne High Council. 2nd of Nightall. The Iron Throne Council has agreed to support Realtar's plan. He has been given all the resources he needs as well as leadership of the project. I have expressed interest to my father, and he has promised to include me within the operations along the Sword Coast. He mentioned Mother in our conversation, how I wasn't to be unfaithful to him as she had. He made it clear that I would suffer her fate if I was. His threats are weak and hollow, and I shall listen to them for only so long. I have decided to take this time to make my visit to Candlekeep. I have waited a long time to research the prophecies of Alawando, and I must know if the dreams speak the truth. I will not believe the words of phantoms without proof, and the priest of Baal I confronted gave me nothing. He was old and died quickly in my grasp. If the words are true, I shall surely groom stronger acolytes than this. 11th of Chess. My research has gone well. The monks here at Candlekeep have been quite helpful. From what I have read, it would seem certain that the blood of Baal does indeed flow through my veins. His prophecies are, of course, ambiguous, but I think I understand them. He foresaw his coming death and seeded his essence across the land. The children born as a result bear the marks of chaos, have power with no direction, and shall feel the blood of a god within them. The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise. It does not explicitly say, but obviously this means that death wrought by the children will cause them to ascend. Fitting, and since the Father was the Lord of Murder, proving one's worth must involve an act in accordance with his portfolio. I begin to see what I must do. Death on a godlike scale. 3rd of Tarsak. The monk Gorion troubles me. He seems to have taken an interest in my readings. I must be careful to be more clandestine in my research. I wish I could simply kill him, but I doubt I could safely murder him within this damnable library. 11th. I had a dream this night. My mother was talking to me, but as she did, her face became bloated and discoloured. Her voice became weaker, and she spoke to me, telling me to save her from Realtar. I could see the garrote cutting into her neck, but I did nothing. It was only a dream. 27th of Tarsak. I take any leave of Candlekeep now, and not a moment too soon, for I am sure that Gorion has perceived my heritage. One thing that I am certain of, Godan Firehammer is, in actuality, one of Baal's brood as well. Godan has all the markings, and it would explain Gorion's curiosity in my studies. Though there is nothing I can do now, I will have to make certain to return and kill the little brat. It would be foolish of me to let one of my siblings live, especially one being brought up by the Harpers, and I'm sure that is where Gorion's allegiances lie. Oh, so everything now, any last little I's that needed dotting and T's that needed crossing, they are all being completed here. The whole picture is being painted. Today I met with Realtar in Baldur's Gate. The fool still insists on calling me his son, and for now I will let him. He assumes that I am loyal to him because he raised me. Well, loyal I am, but only as long as he is useful. He set up a base in the mansion of a destitute noble family, and says that everything is running smoothly. Mullahay has established himself at the mines of Nashkel, and his kobold minions should already be busily contaminating the iron ore. Only a few slaves have begun to mine out the ore at Cloakwood, though Realtar assures me that once the bandit raids begin, we'll have a steady supply of new slaves. The 8th of Hammer. 1367. I met with the leaders of the Chill and Black Talons. I have little liking for Ardenor, the leader of the Chill, but Taugos seems to be a man of his word. It is a good thing, as I'll have to work with these mercenaries for the rest of the year. 3rd of Tarsak, 1368. Everything proceeds well. The ore coming from Nashkel has started to deteriorate, and my mercenaries have been doing a fine job of destroying any iron caravans en route to Baldur's Gate. Though some of my mercenaries have been captured, most think they work for the Zents, so no trouble has fallen on the Iron Throne. I am sure that the Zents at Darkhold won't be pleased to know that their name has been falsely used. I will have to be wary for Zentish agents in the coming months. 28th of Tarsak. I think I now have the time to deal with that old codger Gorion and his little whelp. I will have to inform my men that I'll be gone for the next few weeks. And then question mark. No time to write, but I must not neglect my journal so. The future dead must know of how the Lord of Murder again came to them. I shall hire a scribe when time allows. Things have not gone completely as I have planned, but I will still be able to salvage the situation. Godan is on the move to Baldur's Gate. If I could maneuver the whelp to Candlekeep, then I would have the perfect scapegoat for my plan. My mortal father, Realtar, is there to meet with the Knights of the Shield. He has been blocking all my attempts to escalate the hostilities between Arm and Baldur's Gate, and these meetings will only serve to smooth relations. I must rid myself of them all and assume control of the Iron Throne myself. I cannot allow petty business and monetary concerns to interfere. Terribly sorry, father, but my true parentage calls, and you are in my way. I shall be sure to instruct the doppelgangers in the exact manner Realtar should die. Ah, so it was maybe... okay. I think a garrote would be perfect for the task. This is the evidence we need to present to whomever we need to present it to. So he probably got doppelgangers to assume our forms and be witnessed killing Realtar and Brunos. That's how we were framed. But more importantly than that, by a country mile,
You right. Sorted. Go on then. Right, what's
is
this then?
the revelation that Sarevok is also a son of Baal.
Spit.
And unlike
I'm
Godan,
on it.
who, upon hearing the news, was, yes, mildly excited about the prospects of what it means to be have the god's blood running through your veins, and also reading the prophecies about all this murder and there's going to be a big battle. He's not acted on it yet, and probably never will do, to be honest with you. You know, he's coped just fine as he is, without having to ascend to excess levels of evil. Yeah, a few petty thefts and burglaries here and there, sure enough. And yes, we'll be having a direct hand in opening up our own little Thieves Guild when we put the Thieves Guild out of business.
Go on then.
Before we finish here.
Sorted.
But, you know, it's just low-level stuff to further our own coffers. We're not talking about murdering innocents here.
Right, what's this then?
But yeah, Sarevok, unfortunately, has taken the prophecies and the news that he is a son of Baal to the highest degree. And he's carrying out the prophecy for himself.
Spit it out.
He wants to kill all of the Baal spawn, as the prophecy suggests, so that he can ascend either to become the new Lord of Murder or to resurrect the Lord of Murder and be responsible for doing so. And that's why he wanted us dead from the very start. Well, as if we didn't need any more ammunition to thoroughly enjoy lopping his damn head off. We know where we need to go. We need to go into the undercellars, into the sewers, and to try and make our way towards Sarevok's destination. And we ain't wasting time. We're going now. Technically. And by now I mean next time, in the next session. But yeah. Godan is seething. There is a... oh, it's a brothel. The Undercellars is a brothel. Reaching the coronation. Here we go. So I've acquired Sarevok's diary. I now have proof. The proof that I need to take to stop him. I must prevent him from being declared a Grand Duke. But I doubt I will be allowed entry to the ducal palace without an explicit invitation. Such an invitation may be found with his lackeys hidden away in the undercellar of the city. So okay, that's where we're going next. Some people are going to feel Godan's wrath very soon. Maybe these tendencies and these urges he gets to split people's heads in two on occasion might just come from this blood of Baal. He knows not.
You right.
Right now he doesn't care. We did get another ability after our last dream, Vampiric Touch, but we're not going to be using that. He's just going to use his faithful axe. So join me next time, which it might well be the final session of the series, when hopefully Godan will go on a killing spree culminating on the demise of Sarevok. Until then, see you soon.